ask how I first became involved in fine cell work, oh, I can remember. There's a very charming person called Mandy Leludis, and she helped organise a sale in Chelsea Town Hall. And I there met the remarkable foundress, Lady Anne Tree, who was the sister of one of the Dukes of Devonshire. Very old, very impressive, and you realise that, my goodness me, if she'd been around, I mean, Mr. Hitler would not have come to power. I mean, she was a grande dame, but very, very nice. And she told me how it started. And I was moved. And at the same time, for my own children, of whom I've got 4 remaining, I've done samplers. I did one for my daughter, which was my first, which was from a kit. And I had a lovely mother-in-law who's just died, who would then design them. And I'd say, look, Dan, I want a Noah's Ark. I don't like snakes, I love elephants, I want a few trees. No, monkeys are a bit difficult. Could we have zebra? Mm-hmm. And she would design it for me. And that was for my son Benji, who's now 21. And I did a family tree for Rupert, which was great fun, with all the names and lots of flowers and everything else. I mean, sorry, I think they're very good. They take an awful lot of time and they're tremendous fun. And so that's really why I was pro fine cell work.
So fine cell work inspired you to start creating yourself?
No, it didn't. I already, in a very amateur way, did needlepoint. And I knew how immensely satisfying it is that when you've got a boring moment, I very often have it on our dining room table, and my wife, who's got every virtue except punctuality, I have it there, and while I'm waiting for a phone call, or waiting for the children, to get ready because they're all going out, I can just do a bit. And when I go and stay with people, it's lovely because you can sit and chat to them, doing the easy bits. You don't do the difficult bits. It's so thrilling. It's creative. And derivative, perhaps, but creative. It's great.
And how do you feel that this creativity that the prisoners are doing with fine cell work, how does that help them?
Oh, I think it does immensely. Curiously, I've spoken generally to people, prisoners who've done work for fine cell work, but I've never asked them the questions which I think, having met you, I will now ask them. But I think this. One, they're in touch with these delightful, usually middle-aged ladies, who are good needlepoint themselves, who I think are a terribly good, how can I put it, sort of mother figure is putting it too high, but that sort of thing. I mean, they're just nice, quiet, very capable ladies, and I think that's a very good start. Secondly, these chaps are in their cells, my goodness me, for hour after boring hour, and they've nothing to do. And I know myself, I'm a passionate reader, but you can only read a book for about an hour. And I quite often, if the weather's lousy, I'm a very keen gardener, if I'm in, I might read for half an hour, and then I'll do some needlepoint, and then I might go back to reading. And I think the third point is the satisfaction they must get when they've done a good job. I mean, I look at this, and I think it's beautifully done. I wrote a letter to the chap who did it, and I'd like to think that when he finished it, he thought to himself, "Gosh, I've done something really well." And they may not have done anything very well in their life before. It seems to be an all-win situation, really.